My gambling addiction just got me homeless. I can't stop sports betting. Okay, no, it's actually freezing out here, but my car's actually right here behind this house, and it's my shirt, my other sock. Seriously, I don't know if you guys know who George Kittle is or if you watched the Super Bowl, but I had some parlays going, and let me tell you, they were going until this bastard ended up not getting 25 yards. I don't know if you guys know anything about sports, but I don't. All I know is I would have been sitting on $2,400. Yeah, $2,400.
Okay.
Anyway, I was betting on FanDuel and DraftKings, and I found a cheat code, and I want to share it with you guys right now because I'm making money that is guaranteed. Not sure if you guys know what a spread is, but if you watch my channel, you probably have. It involves the stock market, it involves trading, not necessarily straight up gambling like betting on DraftKings or FanDuel or other sports apps, right? I literally don't know if you've heard of them because I haven't before, otherwise I would have been making a ton of money, but it's OddsJam, having the most profitable sports betting tool across the board that guarantees profit. Now, more towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you their entire interface and their tools to use, but I want to give you a brief summary over the tools, how it works. First of all, we're talking the arbitrage tool, probably the most useful thing on planet Earth. Obviously, that's a little bit of an exaggeration, just listen. Their arbitrage tool allows you to bet on both sides of an outcome for a guaranteed return, and that is why I correlated it over to a spread in the stock market or a straddle. Basically, hundreds of millions of sports books update every single second of the day, which you probably didn't know that because I didn't know that either. DraftKings, FanDuel, whatever it is, they update millions every second of every single day. This basically guarantees you small amounts of money that you can do 10x, 20x times a day. There are people making 10K a month off of this and more. But the first one, of course, was the arbitrage tool. What kind of man would I be if I didn't show you an example?
You can see that Joel Embiid's PRA line is set at over 47.5 on Pinnacle and under 47.5 on FanDuel. But both of these are plus money. So you can bet positive money on both sides and guarantee a risk-free return. Here, if I bet $100 on the Pinnacle side and $93 on the FanDuel side, I'm guaranteed to make $9.34 of profit. So I'm investing $193 and I'm getting out $202. So there's no possible way that Joel Embiid does not have either under 47, in which case the FanDuel line would win, or 48 and above, in which case the penny line would win.
The next tool is positive value betting. Positive value betting. You heard that right. You did hear that right. Now, if you know jack squat about sports betting like I did before OddsJam, you'll know about mispriced lines within books, or maybe you won't. So let's say one book has a mispriced line compared to the rest of the market. OddsJam is going to find that for you. Here's an example. It's going to show you the max profit, and this is very, very powerful.
So arbitrage betting is when two books are making such a big mistake that you can bet on both sides and guarantee a risk-free return. Well, if only one book is making a mistake, that's where positive expected value betting comes into play. So positive expected value betting finds situations where one book has a mispriced line when compared to the rest of the market. If you have 10 smart students in class and they all come up with the exact same answer, and then one random other kid coming up with a completely different answer, who do you think is right? So in this case, the entire rest of the market is offering plus 140, plus 145. Fliff here is offering all the way up at plus 175. So why would you ever bet on FanDuel, where if you bet $100, you would get $140 back, when you could bet on Fliff and bet $100 and get $175 back.
Guys, if I haven't already, use code LotteryStocks to get 35% off OddsJam, all lowercase. I'll also leave a link at the top of the description. Now, even if you aren't sports betting, get out of here, or aren't into sports betting, you're probably into money like I am, and that is exactly why I started this journey 3 years ago to financial freedom. You can take a look at my early videos, how to invest, how to run a Fiverr, eBay, trade stocks, whatever it may be. And we're going down the line and finding some major opportunities. I want to tell you about number 3. That brings up the same thing. What's worth trying, right? Is dropshipping worth trying? Is this worth trying? Is that worth trying? Is trading stocks worth trying? It's their fantasy optimizer. This is my third favorite thing about OddsJam. It's basically a profitability calculator. In other words, what bet is worth taking? What bet is worth touching? Here's your third and final example before I show you their interface.
Lastly, we have the fantasy optimizer. This is great for books like Prize Picks, Underdog, these DFS platforms that have fixed payout platforms, essentially because the way they pay out, the only thing that you have to know is their percent chance to hit and betting on plays that are the most likely to hit. So in this case, we've made it super simple. Any bet that's available in green has profit to be made. So all of these bets are ones that I can make. Orange slips are neutral value, so you can use them to round out a slip if you want. And then any plays that in red you should avoid because you're going to be losing value long term.
This is their interface. It is absolutely remarkable, showing you different routes where you can receive tons of bonuses, little loopholes, and the fact that it's just black and blue is just very appealing to me. It's sleek, it's clean, they have tons of tools, and on the left you can see bet tracker, arbitrage, positive EV, promo converter, as well as promo finders. They also have calculators, help right at the hand whenever you need it, and all of the sports you could possibly bet on. At the top of the description of the video is going to be my personal link to OddsJam, where they are giving you 35% off. So shout out to OddsJam for partnering with me and hooking you guys up. Again, OddsJam, thank you for sponsoring today's video. Can't believe the amount of times I got butt-ass naked in the driveway.